here only because you were aiding others.
The original Watchers, too, were selfish. They wanted the knowledge for its own sake, not as a tool to be used. And that attitude triggered the virus.
Uh-oh, the beacon's getting ready to guide us someplace. But where?
Seems to me there's only one way to find out.
Peace. Y'all know what it is. Right here, simply showing how to, see the deeper esoteric truths, in clinical information or information that's in essence not speaking to anything, quote unquote esoteric in essence, but you could get the deeper meaning out of it. And what stood out, we're going to use this as an example. Sulphur is a particular antidote for heavy metal poisoning. And the first thing that just came to me was like, oh, shoot, heavy metals, lead, Saturn energy. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it's going to help you with literally but remember, like the physical body literally is a physical representation of an energetic expression. So in essence, say for instance, a person who may be dealing with heavy metal poisoning, if you were to look at their astrology chart, or you was able to look at, their lifestyle, seeing what's going on, you would see that maybe there's a problem with Saturn energy, like the Saturn lead energy is poisoning their life in some way, form, or fashion. And it's not saying Saturn is bad or good, Like, again, we know all these energies have a positive and a negative to it, Saturn is the strict energy. So, like, again, if you dealing with the energy of just tough Saturn energy in general, like you having problems with responsibility, structure, you having problems with quote unquote authority, you having problems with like your you're not patriarchal ancestral line, aka your father's side of the family, but if you're dealing with any of those energies and it's kind of like in essence poisoning your life, then you could work with a crystal that has sulfur in it. That's just two quick ones that come to mind: pyrite and selenite. Most yellow crystals may have sulfur in them. No bumblebee jasper have sulfur in it. And again, pyrite has sulfur in it. Chalcopyrite, which is somewhat like pyrite, has sulfur in it, and covellite has sulfur in it. And then again, you also have selenite that has sulfur in it too. And no coincidence, as I've been bringing up this magnetism stuff, seeing how certain crystals grow close to each other and have like, some of the similar properties or help strong in a certain area. But with the whole magnetite thing, I realized like covellite and chalcopyrite and pyrite in essence grows close together, and they also grow close around magnetite, because I have 3 different occasions where it shows the truth, where I have a piece of covellite where it's magnetic, where I put a magnetic hematite close to it, and then it, you could see the magnetism. And then I have that serpentine with chalcopyrite in it, but then when I put again, magnetic hematite close to it, it ended up like picking up on it, And then also what has like a magnetite in it is the Maori jade. Has magnetite as well. And again, the magnetite connected to the hippocampus, because the hippocampus has magnetite crystals in it, and again, the hippocampus deal with memory and, and then with computers and a hard drive, which stores memory, and it deals with, magnets, You know what I'm saying? So you see the whole thing with magnets and memory, across the board, but again, just simply when you read something like this. So, in conclusion, what this is showing you is how you could do this on your own when you read an information. You know what I'm saying? Again, like, Sulphur has particular antidote for heavy metal poison. Instantly, again, you could pick up on, like, all right, heavy metal poisoning could also mean, you know what I'm saying, like dealing with, heavy Saturn energies, you know what I'm saying, so that connects as well. But peace. Now the vibrate, just wanted to share that real quick. But yeah, peace. Now the vibrate. Y'all know what it is. Just want to run it about the crystals, and again, tapping into the mineral classes and working with sulfides, and again, the connection with basically looking at how mineral classes affects the type of, energetic effect that a crystal had. And one thing that I realized just now with like certain crystals, again, paying attention, I think of like sulfates. Sulfates promote the energy of making things constant or lasting. You know what I'm saying? So if you want something to be, fixed for a certain period of time or maintain over a long period of time, you will work with a crystal that is a sulfate. You know what I'm saying? And here what dictates the sulfate, you know what I'm saying, are derivatives of sulfuric acid, not to be confused with sulfide. Sulfuric acid is a compound of hydrogen and a sulfide, and it's very dense liquid that flows much more slowly than water, for example, and hardly evaporates at all if it is kept in an open flask. Sulfuric acid compounds are very stable and persistent. This property is used in pharmacology when, for example, unstable medications are crystallized out as sulfates. This makes the medications more persistent, and they also keep longer. So again, you're seeing how, like, again, that's what, and I'm grateful for this example, because it shows where they even get the science to even try to, do certain things with medications, because they literally trying to mimic nature. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good example because, again, like literally, and the pharmacological thing, again, is like literally trying to mimic magic work with herbs. It's literally like trying to be a professional magic witch, you know what I'm saying, or wizard, in so many words. But, again, they using things that are more poisonous to us, in this now moment, let's just say in this lifetime, the stuff that they, you know what I'm saying, Lortabs, Prozac, all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But again, you see how they try to mimic the nature, in the medicine, you know what I'm saying? Because sulfates, you know what I'm saying, make things last long and make things more persistent, you know what I'm saying? They put sulfates in, you know what I'm saying, certain medicines that's meant to help for over a long period of time, you know what I'm saying? And again, you have to be aware, though, with, working with something that makes something constant and lasting. Like, you got to be consciously aware of what you're trying to, make constant and lasting. And in this piece, what I was thinking, again, like I wanted a piece with sulfur in it, so selenite, this has sulfur in it, and this has chalcopyrite. It's serpentine with chalcopyrite in it, but chalcopyrite has sulfur in it. This piece more so was having a solar plexus. Literally the whole piece is about, connecting the yellow energy and the sulfur energy in the solar plexus to help strengthen and protect and stabilize the solar plexus. Because, a lot of attacks, move through, you know what I'm saying, that solar plexus energy, you know, like emotional energies from the external environment, you know what I'm saying, that affects our solar plexus, you know what I'm saying, our confidence, our gut feeling, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of our important things we do in our life is riding on how we digest things, riding on how we follow our gut feeling, aka our intuition, you know what I'm saying, or not, you know what I'm saying? Because when we say gut feeling, you know, it could come off as if, you know, that's not your soul, that's literally just like your stomach talking. But like, nah, you know, it's your soul, you know, but again, we call it that gut connection because, you know, that energy is felt strongly in that stomach area, you know what I'm saying? When something feels funny or something goes wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's like our stomach turn, you know what I'm saying? So it's like in that area. But, you know, the selenite, you know, and that's why selenite in general is a great, you know, crystal for like clearing the space, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a sulfate, it has a constant and lasting energy. So it makes that high vibration or just that harmony, serene energy, you know, it makes it last longer in the environment. So hence why, you know, you could just have selenite towers, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's also a part of why you don't have to keep recharging selenite as well. You know, one of the reasons, I ain't saying that's the reason, you know what I'm saying? But again, like the sulfates, that's angelite, celestite, and basically it's selenite, to name a few, you know what I'm saying? And again, the Libyan desert glass is real great at, you know, detaching very harmful or hostile, you know what I'm saying, spiritual attachments in the solar plexus. You know, the Libyan desert tektite, this Libyan desert gold tektite would be, you know, nice for that. And then also this serpentine has magnetite in it, so I have the magnetism with the magnetite as well, you know what I'm saying, amplifying that energy. And then also it's like a math equation. This selenite is making the effects of these crystals last long as well, you know what I'm saying, just by being in combination. So literally, like a little pendant is like a little machine, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little energetic little tool, little energetic machine, you know what I'm saying? A little energetic router, like a Wi-Fi router, you know what I'm saying, that you could actually wear, you know what I'm saying? And again, putting them together could be like a literal math equation in essence, you know what I'm saying? And again, this could be for working with the inner child or the Leo energy, the solar plexus. So if you got a lot of Leo placements or Leo energy that needs healing, you know what I'm saying, this would connect with that, you know. And then also with the pyrite, you know, or sulfur in general, again, sulfur in general helps to basically, you know, bring things to light, you know. And again, that's what the sulfides do. Sulfides are mirror of hidden things, you know what I'm saying. Again, you see the chalcopyrite right there, and then pyrite, jamesonite, pop rocks, scalabrin, sphelerite. These are all sulfides, you know what I'm saying. And again, the sulfides, you know, help to bring forth those shadow aspects, but also help for you to actually work on it and accept it, not just bringing it up for you to see without knowing what to do with it, you know what I'm saying. So it actually helps you to work through that shadow aspect and accept. And again, the selenite is going to make sure that this effect lasts long, you know what I'm saying. And you could apply this with, you know, again, like when, you know, putting combinations with, you know, if it's a certain chakra that you know that you just need constant attention and constant help with, then you will work with a crystal that, you know what I'm saying, like that insulates, that energy in so many words, you know what I'm saying? And then no coincidence. Also, serpentine. Serpentine is a sheet silicate. And sheet silicates have a protective effect and strengthen boundaries. So I'm going to get a long-lasting effect of protection and a strong boundary. You know what I'm saying? So this strength, making the effects last longer, gonna connect with the energy of this, promoting protection and strengthening boundaries, and serpentine again has the magnesium in it, that helps to protect the nervous system, help to protect from too much electrical stimulation, helps to protect from psychic attacks, because a psychic attack is a thought is electricity, and even thinking about it like that, like the whole reason, that's the reason why the science of it, it makes sense. The magnesium is helping the nervous system to be stronger and not so sensitive to electricity. And for the most part, psychic attacks, again, a thought is electric. Emotions are magnetic. A thought is electric. So somebody constantly thinking, horrible towards you, like that's electricity, and that's electricity, connecting with your energy field, connecting with your nervous system, and why you feeling so nervous or like you can't be confident about something you was once confident about, now you're nervous about it. So you see how all these different things connect across the board. And the serpentine also serpentine again promotes the working with the kundalini energy, working with the inner child energy, protection from quote unquote witchcraft, but that's again like that whole helps to establish boundaries, helps with inner peace. And again, two things that point to, protection from witchcraft and helps the nervous system in two different realms. You got St. John's wort, that's known for protection from witchcraft, and it helps with serotonin, and it helps with anxiety as well. It helps with also stress of the body, because anxiety could be stress, so it helps protect you from that stress and from that anxiety. And it's also known to protect from witchcraft. And then here you got serpentine, which has magnesium, a high magnesium count, and is known throughout times to be used as a stone of protection from witchcraft. It helps your nervous system, or it helps your electric, the part of your system that deals with electricity, So again, witchcraft and the nervous system and electricity all connected, again, from working with serpentine and from working with St. John's wort. You see those connections. They both speak to witchcraft and they both speak to working with the nervous system. So you see those correlations. And as I say that, no good, bad, right, or wrong, And because when I say witchcraft, it's not like we all practice some form of magic or witchcraft, wizardry in some way, form, or fashion. It's just, it's just how you do it. Every time you talk, you casting a spell. So I just wanted to share that. Now the vibrate, y'all know what it is.